Dangote laments, begs Tinubu as federal government moves to cut billionaires' edge. Hello everyone, welcome to newsspottv. Having dropped down to second spot in Africa's rich list for the first time in a decade, following the decisions of Nigeria's new president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to float the exchange rate, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, president of the Dangote Group, on Monday hurried to the presidential villa for meeting with the president. The Kano State-born billionaire businessman, alongside his friend, Microsoft founder Bill Gates, paid an unannounced visit to Tinubu in what insider sources say was to lobby the new president for favorable policies following the heat he received from the naira float. Dangote had for many years remained top of the ladder as Africa's richest man, relying mostly on undue privileges given to him by the successive Nigerian government to keep potential competition at bay. For instance, under the immediate past administration of President Muhammadu Buhari, which maintained multiple exchange rates, Dangote sourced dollars directly from the CBN at just over 400 naira per dollar, while every other manufacturers or businessman sourced theirs from the open market, where it went for a range of between 730 naira and 800 naira at some point to a dollar. Widely regarded as a chronic capitalist by his critics, Dangote had historically used his strong links with the government to his full advantage. However, with President Tinubu looking likely to open up the space for even competition, starting the floating of the exchange, which instantly caused the continent's leading cement maker to lose his spot as the richest man on the continent, he quickly hurried to the presidential villa to lobby for favors. Yes, I can confirm to you that Dangote discussed his business interests with Tinubu. That's expected. A source close to the new president disclosed. But be sure that the president will pursue policies that will favor everyone. Dangote had a great run until Tinubu's monetary policy displaced him following a nosedive in his fortunes, which saw him lose a whopping $4.2 billion in a day. Dangote, who is nearing the completion of his multi-billion naira refinery in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria, was caught unawares as his fortunes continue to dwindle. Forbes magazine updated Africa Billionaires list announced that Dangote lost his long-held position to South African billionaire Johan Rupert after the wealth of the Nigerian masses grew nosedive drastically. Tinubu was sworn in as president of the world's most populous black nation on May 29, 2023, has made some drastic changes across some sensitive sectors in the Nigerian economy, among which is the current devaluation of the naira, or floating of the naira as it's popularly called. The Central Bank of Nigeria witnessed its first tsunami under Tinubu after the Apex Bank governor, Godwin Emefiele, was suspended from office and further arrested by men of the DSS, who obtained a court order to hold him longer in detention for further interrogation. Emefiele was immediately succeeded by a subordinate, Folashade Adebisi Shonubi, a mechanical engineer by training. Shonubi immediately commenced the devaluation of the Nigerian currency, and late last week, the Apex Bank officially floated the naira, ending nearly a decade of exchange rate racketeering, which favored connected individuals like Dangote. By floating the naira and allowing a uniform trading price between the investor and exporter window and the black market merchants, dollar to naira exchange rate skyrocketed to a whopping 750 naira per dollar, a major rise from the 466 naira in the I&E window, leading to Dangote's loss of a whopping $4.12 billion in one day, according to Bloomberg Billionaires Index BBI. The billionaire's fortune has been in decline over the past decade, according to Forbes record, starting at $25 billion in 2014. His fortunes gradually declined to $14.2 billion. Largely influenced by currency devaluations that have negatively impacted the wealth, income, and purchasing power of Nigerians per the record. The flotation of the naira had a severe impact on his assets, including his substantial 86% stake in Dangote Cement, his holdings in Dangote Sugar Refinery, and his private interest in Dangote Industries. However, the flotation saw other Nigerian billionaires, including industrialists Abdul Samad Rabiu and telecoms and oil mogul Mike Adenuga, lose huge fortunes as well. Rabiu's net worth experienced a $2 billion decline, falling from $8.2 billion to $6.2 billion, causing him to lose his position as the fourth richest person in Nigeria to Egyptian billionaire Nasset Sawiris, who currently boasts a net worth of $6.9 billion according to Forbes' latest rating. With the deregulation of the Nigerian forex market, which means that market forces will hence determine the value of the naira against the dollar, Dangote and other Nigerian billionaires will likely see their fortune plunge further. This is according to analysis reports released by experts who spoke to this newspaper over the weekend. So currently, Dangote's group main listed companies are Dangote Cement, Dangote Sugar, and Nascon Allied Industries. So let's take some reactions from Nigerians. Somebody says, stop calling Shonubi a mechanical engineer. He passed the CI banker's examination. Hence is a banker. Anyone can decide to be a banker or an accountant regardless of the person's educational background. Once the person has obtained and met the requirements, this man is now a banker. Okay. Another person said, men like Dangote are the reasons cost of living in Nigeria has continued to go up, leaving the general public begging at the feet. See who came with Bill Gates. Another person said, what should we now do? Will government policy favor only one individual who wants to maintain his title? Another said, sensing a rat with Bill Gates dilly-dallying around the economic affairs of Nigeria, may God deliver the masses. Another said, I'm terribly afraid of the tremendous connections of these individuals' businessmen who do not care about the plight of the common Nigerians, but their selfish interest. I pray they won't find ways to borrow in the government of Mr. Tinubu and cause him fail Nigerians like the previous government. Oh God Almighty, hear our cry and guide our leaders right, that we may enjoy for once after a long period of suffering. Another said, nobody could have done this if not fearless Tinubu. I pray that you succeed in liberating Nigerians from their common enemies. Another person said, I said it. The time for one-man oligarchy in business has come to an abrupt end. Thank God, though, up Nigeria, up our new president and his able administrators. I'm always praying for my country. God bless my beloved country. Another said, Sir Tinubu, don't allow anybody, great or small, to abort your targets for Nigerians. Many that did not vote you are celebrating you already. You have started well, you will end up well. Please listen to the cry of the less privileged, and heaven will celebrate your efforts. Only a tree cannot make a forest, but many trees and grasses. Build people, build industries, let there be competition in production. Only one person shouldn't be productive. Price of products is too high. Another said, the government should break the monopoly of these cabals. They are exploiting Nigerians. Alhaji Aliko Dangote should pity the common citizen and reduce the price of his products. Look at the price of cement, sugar, etc. He has enjoyed government support more than other investors. Now they have removed fuel subsidy before his product hits the market. God help Nigerians. That's one thing Dangote won't want to do willingly. Only government's drastic policy can bring him to his knees in favor of Nigerians. He is die-hard and greedy capitalist. He prefers to be rated as the richest man in the world, even if all Nigerians have to die. Another said, see the way some few individuals hold Nigeria economy down because of their selfish interest, making others suffer. Another said, in the government of Asiwaju Tinubu could maintain the monetary policy, there will be a free window for investors to come and invest, thereby bringing competitive pricing of goods, which will later bring even developments that will favor Nigerians. Alhaji Aliko Dangote had enjoyed too much government patronage over other investors and his monopolistic tendencies without reduction in prices of his products, making him enjoy the number one richest man in Africa at the expense of all Nigerians. Another said, are you the only man in the country? Cement, sugar, tomatoes, fuel, indomie, rice, and others, but the masses are suffering. Nigerians are smiling. Nigerians are not smiling. Enough is enough. Another said, Dangote chairman is not my issue now. My problem is, why must this wicked man come to Nigeria? Another said, he's an opportunist and a core capitalist. He has been milking Nigeria dry with a very high cost of his cement and other essential commodities through his monopolistic tendency backed by the previous governments. So, what's your opinion on this? Please drop your comments in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. To our new subscribers, thank you for joining. And to existing subscriber, thank you for always stopping by. We'll see you in the next video. Have a lovely day and bye for now.